I'm Will, he, him, and I play Moxie, she, her.
I'm Sarah, she, her, and I play Freya, she, her.
I'm Steve, he, him, and I play Aura, he, him.
I'm Imi, she, her, and I play Amaya, she, her.
I'm Mike, he, him, and I'm playing Eugene Bannatyne, he, him.
I'm Ruthie, she, they, and I play Sentinel/Jax, they, them.
I'm Charlie, he, him, and I'm your DM. Do you like dice? Do you like accessories for your dice? Well, then you need to go to Dice Legion, and with Role Models 10 as your discount code, you can get 10% off.
Barely.
We're rolling.
Cheers. Oh,
Try again.
Hang on. There we go.
You guys, after a fair chunk of time in Delnori, a few things are coming to a head. So, you have spent a bit of time delivering the lost map fragments to the Augmented crew, and the expedition is set for 5 days' time. And before you leave, the first thing on the list is to clear up the loose ends, which is the Touch Lotus. And this is a group of people led by an ex-alchemist, ex-guild alchemist called Dolan Crissaphaene, who could be possibly having some kind of relations with Mordorin's mother.
Relations.
you know it's true. You wrote this.
And he, as you are aware, is seeking to fix this strange fossilized archway underneath one of the canals in Skur Street, which you are pretty certain is well underway at this point. It's been filled in with gold. There have been new symbols carved into it from when Freya was using her eye. Was it Eye of Scrying?
It was just clairvoyance. Yeah.
Clairvoyance. And
That is really smoky, I can tell.
And you believe that what they're trying to do is open this gateway to another world, potentially these burrowings that you heard about a few times now, and they want to go through this gate and find something called a Shiver, which Dolan Crissaphaene is going to try and use to turn himself into some kind of immortal being. And that is all you guys are aware of, I think, broadly speaking. So I think we'll just start there. You have made your way. It is middle of the night.
It's like 4 a.m.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it is,
4
yeah.
a.m.
Because there was the whole, I'm not getting breakfast, it's 4 a.m.
Yeah.
You gotta get breakfast,
Do
okay.
it, bitch.
Yeah, so you got up holiday early.
So it's like 2 minutes past, it's like 2 minutes past 4.
Yeah, you got up super early and made your way to North Fisher. You crossed over one of the canals. The area was deadly silent. You made your way up the canal to the mist-covered depths of this fissure, where there is a burned-out old house that a couple of you have staked out a few times. There are gravestones in the front garden of this area, covered in the fog. You heard mutterings of someone who was at the cliffside, down the base of the cliff, where you know the lift is, that goes down into this chamber where the archway is and where they're doing work. You heard him snapping some sticks and talking into them, basically pissed off that he's up there on watch.
I would be.
And yeah.
Don't get a cool job.
And after much debating, Sentinel disguised self, and you pretty much convinced the guy utterly. You went with Brass Eye.
Yeah.
You scared the shit out of him.
without kind of understanding that was his big boss. And
kind of gathered
but,
from like context clue.
Yeah, but it worked very well, and you scared the crap out of him, and
I got his sending sticks.
You got his sending sticks too?
I have
3.
2. I got 3. I used
17,
3.
I thought.
Yeah. 42.
And he's one of the younger ones that you've seen, young man, and early 20s.
And just to clarify, not a child.
Not a child. And not a child. And yeah, you scared him off. Basically told him to go and get food. And he was like, oh, right. Walked off through the gravestones, and we're going to start with your sending, because I know you wanted to change research.
Yeah, so as he's walking towards you, I snap it and send to Amaya. He's on his way, just knock him out.
You hear the squelch.
Amaya is going to be drunk. Stumble out and be like, excuse me.
Hang on, wait, time out. Have you told us this? Are you just doing? Oh,
Let me give you this. Let me give you the.
You can hear him.
Amaya, you are.
Please fall
So everyone else
grave.
is on the street side, basically. You're just before the front garden where then it begins gravestones, yeah? So let's assume the rest of you are kind of on the pathway. You hear him kind of squelching through the gravestones in the mist, coming towards you. So if he was to make it to the pathway, he'll see all of you.
Oh, right, okay. I thought we were behind gravestones for some
No,
reason.
you were
I'm
not
gonna go-
hiding.
I'm
That's
gonna go-
why I told you.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to hide behind a gravestone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I go, I'm just going to say, guys, hide.
Okay. Everyone has kind of enough movement and one action to hide. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna hide.
I'm gonna hide.
Where are you going to hide?
I'm quite small, so just some grass.
What is around?
Yeah, it's in grass. Lay down on this mowed lawn.
Is it like super foggy like
Yes,
you?
it is. So you could actually do that.
Yeah, I nailed it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to crouch down
wearing
in the
green.
fog.
The
Yeah,
frog.
it is actually.
You're gonna go frog mode.
I'm going to crouch down in the fog behind a gravestone.
Yeah, okay. Gravestone, ground. You guys just
fall over
hide.
you.
So, okay, everyone hiding, roll stealth checks. Amaya, what are you doing?
I am going
Guide
to
myself.
kind of, I'm going to initially stumble along the path a bit, and then when I see him, I'm like, oh, excuse me, mate. Excuse me.
Or another die.
Excuse me.
What?
Sorry, I'm so drunk. I'm so drunk. I'm trying to get back to where I'm staying.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, please, can you help
He walks
me?
past you.
Excuse me. Please, can you
Roll a
help me?
performance check.
I'm so lost. I'm so scared.
Okay, while you.
8.
Okay,
I mean, that went as well as it sounded.
You guys, stealth checks. What have you got?
11.
Okay,
Natural 20 for 21.
very nice.
15.
Oh, that's not bad for you.
Well, yeah, that is
I
pretty
rolled
good. for-
13 and a 10.
Yeah.
That is pretty good.
It's going to be a good day. Or not.
That's it.
It will be to
12.
12.
15,
Yeah.
10,
Natural
11,
20.
natural 20. Okay.
I don't need to hide.
He doesn't seem to notice you guys as he walks through the gravestones.
So he doesn't like walking.
So maybe slightly distracted by him. He doesn't trip over you, no. And when you call him back, you roll an 8. Your performance check. He kind of looks around, walks back up to you. Whereabouts are you staying?
I think it's called the Ancient Swimmer, Ancient Diver. Oh, what's it called?
What are you doing all the way down here?
I'll be honest, I just wanted to walk. I wanted to clear my head. I was so drunk.
It's pretty late. Or early.
I know.
Where have you been drinking?
All over the place.
Can I?
I think you're lying.
Why the fuck would I come down here by myself? I am so lost, mate. I am not from this
He
city.
pulls a knife and grapples
Can
you.
I sweep up behind him?
So we're gonna. He has surprised her. So everyone roll initiative. 20 to 25.
This is really good, guys.
15 to 20.
16.
18.
16 as well.
Okay, 10 to 15.
10.
5 to 10.
5?
Non-lethal.
Oh, dude.
4.
Okay, 4.
Where's he? Nice.
Okay, so Aura, you're top of the round, but you are also surprised. Freya and Moxie, you are also surprised. Sentinel, you're surprised, but you're really far away. So actually, what would you do? You've got 6 seconds. You can't hear much.
How far away are they?
They're about 60 feet away.
And it's super foggy.
Yeah. I would say
What would I see? Like, tell me what I would see.
you would probably
Dark vision
see,
as well.
the most you would see is them talking, and then you might see a kerfuffle.
Are you still disguised at this point?
I am still disguised. I'm gonna shout, "Oi, leave it! I gave you a fucking job."
Okay, roll a persuasion check.
Oh, please roll good. Please don't do what I did.
Which one? This one. This one will good a minute ago. Persuasion. What performance was that?
Whichever you prefer.
Persuasion, please. I mean, it's still a 16.
Okay. He hears you. He is going to continue the grapple.
I will start walking over.
Okay, cool. So I guess it'd be like half speed really if you're walking.
Well, not half speed, normal speed, dude.
That's running, isn't it? 30 feet. You can just make 30 feet. That's fine. I'm not going to be pedantic. So you make it 30 feet.
Sound like you're
not.
pedantic.
I was thinking about it. Okay.
I'm gonna move 30 feet, alright?
30 feet. So you're halfway across the
So he
garden.
knows that I'm coming towards him.
Cool. So he's going to grapple you. So contest a strength check, please.
Is that just against my strength?
Uh-huh.
Do I roll it?
You do indeed.
Oh, okay. Fuck you.
Oh no.
What did you get?
I got a 11.
Meets it.
Oh.
So I don't actually know what that means.
Yeah,
Yeah, he grapples her.
So
No,
I
meets it. Meets it doesn't
Meets
beat
it, beats it. But then
Beats it, beats it.
It is my action, yeah, so yeah, I beat you. So
I'll beat you.
so he grabs you and presses a knife to your throat and then turns around and looks over at you, Sentinel. Something's not right here.
I'm sorry, how long have you been doing this? That looks like a fucking drunk bitch to me. Fuck off. I gave you a job, do it. And if I keep him walking, I'm going to try and grab her by the scruff of the neck.
I would say that's
That's
fine. You're
way
still 30
like
feet
more,
away.
but it's how it's worth.
Well, that was pretty good. What are you doing at the moment, Amaya? It's just an initial immediate reaction.
Please don't hurt me. I just want to go back to the ancient diver. Please. I'm keeping up. I'm keeping it up.
Roll another performance check with advantage.
Don't fail me, you stupid dice. What? Performance.
Yeah.
That is a 12 that time.
He looks over at you.
Because if that's a really.
He pulls the knife off and he goes to push you into the river.
There's a river?
But he won't be able to do
In a
that.
graveyard?
Yeah, there's a canal. So he won't be able to do that this
changes
turn.
everything.
But you're pretty sure that's what
You
he's
ain't
going
gonna
to
get a
do.
chance to do anything now.
Yeah,
Is it my turn?
It is Aura's turn.
No, it's.
I'm gonna
Because they're all surprised.
Oh, yeah.
swoop up behind him. Is he wearing any metal, or is he wearing armor?
Not
made
that
of
you
metal?
can see, he's wearing the same leathers as the Touch Lotus.
Okay, well, I'm gonna swoop up behind him. Do I surprise him? Does he know we're here?
Yes, you do.
So advantage. I'm gonna swoop up behind him, put a hand over his mouth, and shocking grasp.
Okay. Roll
He
attack.
loves this move. He fucking loves this move. I'll tell you what, I love it too.
Ooh, so close. That is.
What does it do if they're wearing metal?
It's just advantage.
Then roll with advantage.
You already had advantage.
Yeah.
That was fine then.
That is a 24.
That hits.
Damn.
It was nearly a natural 20. So he takes. 10 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And he can't take reactions until the start of his next turn.
Cool.
Can I do anything else? No.
There's
I don't.
the muffled sound of his surprised screaming, and the kind of snap of lightning. Okay, it is Freya and Moxie's go.
Can everyone do a better, sound?
Foghorn.
Play top
The
deck.
eerie foghorn.
Just get out the foghorn.
Insert sound effect. Hold on.
Oh, it's D12. Wait, yeah.
He has taken damage.
He's
So.
taken damage, so it's D12. It's 2D12.
Oh.
Do you roll to hit or?
Yeah, he needs to save.
So-
He needs
Oh, he
to
does
save.
need to save. Is it con or dex?
Wisdom.
Oh, is it wisdom?
Wisdom.
Please don't be wisdomous.
That's a 12.
Fail.
Get fucked.
Okay.
2d12.
12. What's the D12? D12.
Oh yes. What I was going to say to you guys, if we do more combat, try and roll your damage with your hit. We'll speed up combat.
More of
a
a
bit.
super
Okay.
comp.
Yeah.
15.
15 damage. Very nice.
Is he dead?
No, he's not.
How's he looking?
He does not look very good.
Alright, okay.
That rattles through him, and you kind of see his knees buckle a bit. Aura's still got a tight grip around his mouth, and he slacks in your grip, Aura, but he's still standing.
I don't really want to kill him. I have no non-lethal.
No choice. Fireball.
It's alright, I can do spell a dying.
Oh, sick! Thank you, God.
Are we just gonna knock him out and then chuck him in a grave?
Into the
Maybe.
canal.
Oh no, because if it's 6 foot, he can't get back out again without help.
But
Do I get on
we can bury him.
on him with a chill touch?
Do you roll for that?
Yeah, it's a roll to hit.
No, because you can't get flanking with ranged attacks.
No,
can
right.
you?
I didn't know if it's kind of surprise.
Surprised. Is he still surprised?
I would say no.
That's good. That's good. I just
The first attack he was.
Everyone.
Oh.
Each additional person who's
that was a
not
nat
surprised.
one. So
Ah.
balances out my 20.
The kind of shrieking frost creeps across the ground in this hand shape, freezes a patch of the canal.
I'm just like, ew.
I missed.
Yeah, shoots across the canal, freezing some of the water. Okay, Sentinel.
I'd like to ask you a question.
You just shoot.
So, if I use green flame blade, one of the effects of it is that it jumps to a second target, but it does say you can cause green flame to leap from the target to a different creature.
So
And
it'd be
I
your...
sacrifice, then I just say I don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, if it says you can, then
I
it's
can do
at
that.
your will to
Do a
not do it.
Freya.
Yeah.
Hit a tombstone.
Well, I could just hit a tombstone. I want to
Hit Freya.
That's how it's hit.
Do a Freya. Hit a tombstone.
I was gonna say you could have just gone away, and I want to smack him in the head with the blunt side of my rapier.
He kind of looks. Roll to hit.
This is where it's
Getting ahead of
not gonna
myself.
hit. Is he surprised by the fact it's me?
No, I think the surprise is right. He's barely conscious at this point.
Oh, piss. Near 13.
Hits.
Oh, sweet.
When you get advantage because flanking.
He's an intern.
Oh, I
You
got
would.
13 anyway to hit.
Yeah, you can roll for the
Just
nat if
in
you
case
want,
crits.
but you can roll for the nat if you want. But
I don't want to kill him though.
Nope.
No, I'd reverse crit. What's that? That's it's a D8 plus. What are you?
you get the feeling that this guy is not
There you
not of the same kind of augmentations as the other guys.
D8. Hang on. Sorry, I was trying to work out.
It's all right.
Not the same ilk.
That's 8 plus 3.
Yeah, so
Non-lethal.
non-lethal.
The fire just tickles him a little bit.
Fire's flavour. She gives singes him a bit. He kind of he looks around at you for a moment, and you can see in his eyes that he's like, "Oh, thank God, I'm all right." And then you just smack him in the fucking face, and he's like, goes under. Yeah.
I just pat him on the head. Night.
He collapses down on his knees. You kind of hear as he collapses. You hear like the ringing of metal in some areas. He's probably got metal on him somewhere, but yeah, he collapses onto the cobbles.
Why?
How close are we to the edge of the canal?
Pretty close.
Can I just use my foot to kind of edge him in?
Yeah, I mean, you shimmy him a few inches. Yeah.
I mean, I could
Tie him up first, maybe. And then
I could roll earth and bury him alive.
Oh my God! We can't just leave him on the side.
Knock him out.
But he knows the secrets.
But hold on, the last guy that we spared, it went bad.
To be fair though, his last sight was the
while.
eye patch dude knocking him out. So maybe if he does come back,
Is
he'll
there
be
a-
like,
right.
There's a traitor in the
Hear me out, because this is not going to go the way that Aura would have planned it. Just wait. Is there an open grave?
There was, because I didn't one of us.
Yeah.
I made a grave to
Last
scare
time.
you.
Yeah, can I just put him in that? Because it's going to be hard for him to get out
Sure.
of.
So after a while, you move in, you drag him
Can
into
I
the...
check his pockets first? See if he's got
feet.
anything.
Yeah.
That's the whole
That's a
reason.
good.
Roll
No,
investigation.
Moldur's fine.
Yeah, do you want help with that?
But if we've
I
got
will
an
do it
open
together.
one.
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't take you long to
I'm glad you said that.
doesn't take you long to find that the fog is sinking into the grave that Eugene dug probably a week ago. At this point, is past that. Was it Eugene or was it?
It was me.
It was you. It was only
it was
shallow.
Get a bit deeper.
Eugene's
so
never
like a
dug
pit.
in his life.
I think it's 7 foot, so we can't stand up and
I
climb
mean, I
out.
can make it 10 foot.
that
think
feels too deep.
How deep was it before?
5.
5 feet. So you drag him in.
That would fuck Eugene up.
You dump him into this grave.
I just want to leave him. I don't want to bury him in it.
It was cubes though, wasn't it? So it's in a cube shape.
Yeah, but it's still 5
his
foot.
legs
It's a
are-
5 foot cube. I mean, you could just fetal position.
Oh, it's a 5 foot cube. Okay, yeah, he's fetal position. Yeah, it's fine.
Just drop him head first.
And you can't see him. He's in the fog. So
I'm gonna get my book out. I'm gonna rip a page out, and I'm gonna leave a note on the tombstone that says, "To Mordrin, I got you a present. Love, Sentinel," and stick it to.
Nice.
He's not gonna. I was gonna be like, "I left you a present
Nice.
down at the end."
I got an idea.
what did you guys get first?
14.
26.
Okay. Bear with me. You give him a quick pat down. He doesn't really have much on him. You've already got the sending sticks. He has a pouch with 20 gold in it. And
How's that?
that's it. You see
That's a good group fun.
on his arm, he has an implant on the outside of his arm, the same plate that you carved out of the dead Touch
We've
Lotus.
got one. It's 5. We don't need to
very
carve
minor.
another one out.
Right,
I was just going to.
I've got an idea.
I'm
Do I-
assuming you guys are all whispering at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a
Do I-
podcast.
Do I have any strawberry laces?
Oh, fuck.
I don't know, does Eugene carry strawberry laces?
Probably.
Yeah.
If you're not aware of it, I would say roll percentile.
Okay.
And if you roll on a 25...
I want to hog tie him with strawberry laces. We can get out of it, but he's like, "What the fuck am I hog tied?"
Sure, you've got strawberry laces.
And he's just not like, he's like,
you can hog time with strawberry laces.
Yeah, I want to hog tie him with
Yeah,
strawberry
he's gonna be
laces.
hungry.
Okay, yeah,
I want to practice some knots.
they're actually like snapping as you're tying them.
I tied some together to make them a bit longer, like
Nice.
we did.
Okay.
Yes.
About an hour later.
No, like a quick.
The ritual's over. We lost.
They're just weaving strawberry.
What's that weird light coming from the lift?
Why is Delnori on fire?
Okay.
There's a little poster
You
on the
guys
tomb.
are... It is eerily silent now without the rebellious man in his early 20s.
Child.
Alright, guys, where do we get a crate from?
It's true.
Could we make one out of bits of the house?
Was there any in... I'm indulging this. Was there any in the downstairs of the house?
No, there was a small cube like room that was where the those strange creatures, the Lacrotas, had the nest that covered the trapdoor, right?
Yeah, did that? Was there a crate?
There were no. There may
was
have
some
been
boards.
some smashed up ones or something like that.
We get some boards,
construct
just
the
rip the
crate.
floor up.
I'm mending
How
this.
long is it going to take for us to construct
Mend it.
a crate?
We can mend it. We mend a crate.
How about
take
like
too
even
long.
if we have like 3 that we can like position like a delivery, and then someone can crouch behind it, and then if 2 of you can disguise self, and then we just go down with the delivery.
Wait, so your plan?
Do not.
Okay. So I'm assuming
basic-
Do
your
not lump us
plan
all
right
into
now.
this plan. Do not lump all of us into this.
Hey, I
So
feel
wait,
like
wait,
it's
I
the
was
only
renamed
option.
ourselves DPD.
For the sake of our
Whiskey.
audience, your plan is to create a parcel to fit people in it, and then
Yes.
post it, like deliver it to the Touch Lotus.
Yes.
We want a
Okay.
Trojan horse it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds
Well,
good.
just a large delivery of fancy parts. But we're the fancy parts.
Okay, no, I'm back on board. Worth it.
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
at least for some fancy parts.
But also
Okay.
3 boxes. There are 6 of us, and
Okay.
only 2 of us are not.
You
going
guys
with
tell
us.
me. You guys tell me how you're going about this.
Okay, can we find 4 of us-sized crates?
We don't need the bottom of the crates.
No.
We just need
like
Yeah.
Toy Story, we just like go under the cones.
You can go in the
or
house and
barrels.
look.
Barrels would work.
All that.
Oh, I want me a whiskey barrel.
You can go in the house and look.
We'll go in the house.
Yeah.
One thing I
gets a
would, I mean, I
5
would.
meter peg out.
Like, you've all been in this house before. There might be some like scraps of wood in like old crates, right? But there's not a barrel. There's not like big crates. But what I said to you before, and I'll stick by this, opposite in Skur Street, it's basically just warehouses. So there's
Let's
go
often
then.
like opposite the canal. So you'd either have to run down to the bridge and cross, or you have to get across the canal here. You're deep in Skur Street, right?
How far
down
across is the
Fisher.
canal?
It's about 30 feet across. It's not
So
a
not
large
jumpable.
canal.
We can throw them.
You'd need to calculate a jump speed.
Yeah, no, probably more like 20 feet actually. It's quite
So
a narrow
jumpable?
canal. You can jump with the.
Canals don't move very fast. We can just.
No, it's not. It's very
10
slow.
feet.
It's not
10
a-
feet plus.
We just.
Jump speed calculators are weird. Depends which one you use, because you can use a jump speed calculator that uses like your strength and your
Yeah.
height and all
What if you have
It's
a
your,
But
it's
this
your,
sounds
it's your, if you have a 10-foot run up, it is your strength attribute in feet.
Cool, I'm going to stay this side
Oh,
of the
man,
canal.
16.
Which one is my strength attribute? The 18?
If you
Yeah.
got, yeah, so
With a 10-foot run up,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the rule.
So
Or
I
at
can
least
go
the
18
one in
feet?
the core book. You can jump 18 feet if you have a 10-foot sprint run up.
I mean, I could just about make... Could I just about make it?
It's 20 feet.
so
I mean, using the Myers maths, yeah.
So yeah.
I might finish halfway
You
through.
can totally try.
No.
You can absolutely
I
try.
mean, the alternative, if we're being realistic, is literally just going down the left. So I feel like
I
we
mean,
might
they
not
know,
get
they
that
know there's a guy
straight
up
away.
here.
They'd be like, what are you guys doing?
They know there's a guy up here.
I'm kind of on board
So
with this crate idea,
it
though.
wouldn't be
you.
unrealistic for someone to come down a lift. And like,
A
if
bunch
we can
of-
see, if we can see into the room before they can see what's on the lift,
because we couldn't
just
see
fuck shit
who
up.
it was, could we? There is a it's not like just a plank and then rope, is it? There is
Yeah, I'll remind you guys. So it comes down from the ceiling pretty high. It's why it takes about 2 minutes in total, because it's about a minute through rock and then it's about a minute out into the cavern itself. And when you reach that cavern ceiling and start descending, it is literally like 4 bits of rope on each corner, and it descends down, and there's the gear mechanism at the bottom. Sorry. So it's
So
literally
there's
like
no
a
sides on it.
No.
I mean, if we,
It's
if
like
we
a
stay
flat-
to the back, like
There-
the angle
sure
would
there
make
was.
it hard for us to see us. Also, how far is it from when you come out of the rock to the ground?
sorry, what do you mean?
Distance. How far from where you come out of the rock into
What's
the
the
cavern to the
distance?
bottom?
From the top of the ceiling to the bottom?
Yeah.
About 50 feet. Let me just check the notes while you guys are chatting.
Okay, I'm just doing math.
Well, I still think that, like Charlie just said, there's a minute from when we come out of the ceiling to when we're at the bottom, and that's a long time for them to prepare stuff. So, if it looks like it's 2 people from their thing and they're just bringing supplies, that's going to give us much more time and a much bigger advantage.
I see what you're saying, but at the same time, if they are not expecting supplies and we get one of the disguised selves wrong and it's somebody who's already downstairs, because we know the guy who is dead and the guy that we've just knocked out would probably be the best option, but they probably worked out that the guy that's dead is dead.
Who's the guy that's dead?
The guy that we killed like a week ago.
In a bush.
It was hands.
Oh, yeah.
It was 100 feet, the ceiling.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was
man.
a big
Yeah, I thought it was
distance. Like they're gonna know that something is up if they are not expecting anyone to come down, because they'll just be like, why is somebody coming
But
down?
it might give them more pause to hesitate rather than just loads of just 6 people just coming down from the ceiling.
Well, we could try and draw them out. Like, send down the guy that we just knocked out.
Just
then
send
it
the dead
takes
guy
2
down.
minutes to come
Special
up.
delivery. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I mean, like
Food delivery.
Oh, what takeaway?
Yeah.
takeaway. Like I get we need to try and work out a way of like disguising ourselves and make them pause, but I worry that even if we do pretend to be a delivery, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? That's gonna be someone. And like, also, aren't we kind of guessing that Crissaphaene knows that we're coming because he looks straight into Freya's?
Potentially.
Yeah, but he doesn't know how we're going to get down, and to be honest, I don't want to go through the other method.
No.
And this is our only option.
There was a river running through it, right?
Yeah, let me give you.
And then it
What, in
went
the cave
down.
itself?
Yeah.
Down
Yes,
that water.
there was rushing water. So the cavern itself, the entrance you guys came in last time, we'll call it the south end of the cave.
Which
And
we're
you-
not going to use.
Yeah, you came in and there was like a walkway that was against the wall on the south side, and directly below that walkway is rushing water. And then across that 30 feet at the narrowest, that's then the plateau at the other side. On that plateau is, on the far side, there is the archway and everything there.
lift and everything.
The cavern itself, just to remind you guys of what it was, because it was a while ago, you basically you have the key to the trapdoor, so you'd have to go down into the cavern, into the fossilized temple, down into the tunnel, and then there's
Through the water.
the underwater bit, the rope that is still there, and then it's just tunnel.
Why did we
but then-
struggle with the rope? Why did we struggle?
Because it
Because
was
it's-
getting it to the other side.
So it would be fine, but the other thing is getting across the the water, like the rushing
up a bridge.
water.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a bridge, and I can't use Thunderstep because I'm not wasting.
Could we
one
make
of
a
my
bridge?
two-
If we took some wood down there, could we make a bridge?
They'd
probably
They would see us making the bridge.
Give us an hour, guys.
30 feet.
We're
of
coming
the-
for you.
So there was an old bridge there, the old rope bridge.
Okay, the scaffolding
and it was
would be all right.
broken. So at the narrowest point there was an old rope bridge, and the anchors were still on either side.
Freya didn't see they'd fixed it, did they?
You didn't see that. I'll give you for free that you had pretty good sight of everything, and it was still broken. I'll say that much.
And also, if we're then trying to get across, it's more likely that they'll just be if they're rogues, they'll just be yeeting shit.
Yes.
The canal, does that look like it might go into that water has to come from somewhere?
Oh, the canal that you're in
we
downstairs.
just
That's what I
it?
was trying to get at.
Okay. It is very hard for you guys to know. People can roll intelligence checks if they want to try and visualize it, but it is
water.
a cave system under there. So
I think the smartest option is going down in the lift. If we want to try and get some crates, but I think trying to jump across. I think us all trying to jump across, go through the warehouses, get them all, it's going to take us forever.
Is there enough crates to create the illusion of some crates that we can all just crouch behind?
We'd still have to go and get them.
No, but isn't because there were remnants of crates in the house?
I would from the bits of wood in the house.
Behind it.
From the bits of wood in the house, you could cobble together a crate. But
How
if
big?
you wanted, you could fit two of you in it. If you want to go,
Even someone else.
if you want to get crates and barrels and stuff, then you have to go and nick them from the warehouses across the canal.
The other thing is, we've got 100 feet once we go into the cavern. We've got range stuff. We could just rain down hell on them, and they wouldn't be able to re-hit us, and we'd probably have some cover.
They'd see the lift go up, though, unless the lift is already.
Yeah, is the lift here or is it down?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Would Sentinel have seen?
No one came in and out when you guys have been here.
No, but while Sentinel was talking to the guy with the sticks,
Yeah, he
did they
didn't-
notice?
Nothing changed about the lift. He was upstairs the whole time.
So
I'm asking if the lift was
could we
up.
see it?
Could Sentinel
It's
see?
just sealed. So
Yeah, it's behind a thing, so
Yeah.
even if it was
right.
up, we wouldn't see it.
So you guys,
We don't
yeah,
chance it.
it's just wood on the floor and
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
we
it's-
die. We
So
straight
it'd
up
be-
die from 100 foot.
200, probably 200.
200
'cause it's a minute
foot.
through rock
Yeah.
as well. Isn't
We'd straight up die because it's what, a D6 per 10
the thing
feet.
is, we
We'd
just
be
have to
dead.
make a decision. None of them are good
I love
options.
D&D.
But
We
none
call-
of
we
them are
call
good
the lift.
options.
Get on the lift,
let's go.
go down, push it up,
Try
and
and get across the river then. Try and get across the canal, and if we can get across the canal easy enough after two people
How
trying.
far is the bridge? How far away is the bridge?
You could go down across the bridge and back up in 15 minutes.
Can I run?
Yeah.
Can I run across, pick up a barrel,
Yeah.
and run back?
That's half an hour.
Yeah, half an hour.
That's very
You said
early.
it's 15 minutes to walk.
Yeah, but then you'd be half speed if you're carrying a big barrel.
No, but
What
technically,
if she
wouldn't
rolls?
I then be 22 and a half minutes?
All right.
It's so stupid. Let's do the stupidest option. For lols.
I might as well run off
It is. It is. I mean, I'm not counting all this as it's still 4:30 in the morning, so you
What
guys
if-
got loads of time.
What if we
Yeah, but
just
you
go
say
in the
you've got
house?
loads of time,
we
but-
build we just go we make
Am
one
halfway?
side of a crate, and someone can just sit behind it and hold it up, so it looks like it's
I
just
was
a box.
thinking-
But again, it's open on all sides. They will see from any other. If they are not face on, they will see.
Is the lift bang in the middle of the room? Or
No,
is
no,
it
no.
on the
It's,
side?
it's at the side. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
if
so
they
we
are,
just face away from the side. And
You would
just
have
but
you
they
have
will
half
see.
cover.
They will.
yeah.
Yeah, they'll still just
know
because
what you're
something's
saying.
here
It's
doesn't
not like
mean
a
that you can't
stage
see
where-
anything behind them.
Well-
If they're over there, they'll still see you.
Well,
One thing
eyes
that,
at
I
the
mean,
bridge.
to try and help it, one thing that you would, I know I've said it's open. If you get a barrel or some crates, that's absolutely fine, and you guys would have half cover. All right. So if you place some crates and barrels in front, and you just said let's just go, and you're crouching behind it, you'll have half cover. You'll have some protection from whatever they can chuck at you. Yeah, it's up to you.
Right, who else is running then? Because if it's going to take us half an hour, we cannot do Amaya running to get all of them because that's going to take 3 hours.
Go and find some good options there. All
Okay.
of us.
Is Amaya already
one
there?
person stay there.
I'll
and look
stay
out.
because I still look like a
Okay.
guy.
Yeah. Good shout. So
And I can just keep
And you
casting
can,
disguise self.
and you can send us.
I get
messages.
very out of breath.
Okay,
You
everyone
stay
going, everyone else going,
Everyone else
right?
will go.
Everyone else
What's Eugene
going.
gonna carry? Like a coffee tin?
What?
What's Eugene gonna carry? Like
I'll stay then.
I'm sorry,
yeah,
thinking like
he's
big
like-
barrel Eugene.
Okay, everyone but Eugene and Sentinel. You jog down the side of the river, down the canal. You make
Jog?
it to the. You
Fucking
run.
running.
Sprint over the bridge, up the other side. You look across the canal. You see Sentinel and Eugene crouched.
Actually, before this happens, because I did actually want to talk to you about something,
Oh,
so it'll be a
no.
good time to do it.
Okay, they're gone. They run off.
Yeah. You know how we're going to be pirates and everything in a bit?
Yeah.
Well, I read a book once that we needed, that pirates loved nicknames. And
Yeah.
I came up with nicknames for everybody, and I
I'm on board. Give him.
Cool.
I was so worried how this was gonna go.
So, well, I hope it's okay, because I don't know, the book didn't give examples of appropriate nicknames.
I'm sure these are perfect.
So I went with Flapjack.
I love that.
'Cause I think for me maybe Jelly Bean,
Love that.
cool, and then I thought Blancmange.
That snort is straight up from Jax. No, I love it. Beautiful. Keep going.
And then
All of this is
maybe,
whispered.
yeah. And then maybe for Freya, maybe Licorice. That's just controversial, sweet. You know, I thought, the scoundrel of this sweet world. I thought it'd have worked well for Freya. And then I
Consider
wasn't.
Freya as a scoundrel. That's the only one so far that I'd consider
Okay, yeah,
maybe
we could
reworking.
yeah,
We can workshop
we can
that
workshop
one.
it. Yeah. Maybe something like Cupcake for Moxie,
Yeah, no, she's a little cupcake.
or like Sprinkle. I wasn't too sure, but I like Cupcake.
We call her Cupcake and we call Ansel Sprinkle.
That's pretty good.
I know I was speaking to the right person. And Maya, I was particularly proud of, because I thought, you know, from Maya's background, you know, working in, with the owl, not owl, sorry, the bear.
Yeah.
The chef bear.
The chef
so
bear.
I thought Milfoy. I don't know what the pirates. What do you think the pirates will like it?
I think the pirates are gonna fucking love it.
Oh, good. As I didn't know what was appropriate, so
They're all very, apart from we're gonna rethink Freya's because your justification, she's gonna punch you in the face if you tell her that. Maybe Fudge, because she's so lovely. Anyway,
do Fudge.
what about Zeal?
oh, I didn't think of Zeal. Rumbaba.
Look at Zeal. What's his reaction?
He just got his arms crossed.
Well, what nickname
I
do
don't
you
like
want?
this one.
Do you want to go back?
No.
Be nice.
What did Zeal like it?
Yeah, you love it.
Oh, great.
He starts nodding like.
I totally believe it.
You see them dragging some barrels and crates out of the. What did you guys go for?
I'm gonna go for a Eugene-sized barrel.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go for
Also,
a barrel
before
so
they
we
do
can roll
this,
it.
can I
It's
just
quicker.
triple check? Will they definitely be able to lift it, or is this a wasted fucking trip? 'Cause if it's a wasted trip, I'm gonna cry.
Oh right, yeah. You
Will they be able to carry some barrels and
I
boxes?
mean, I was just gonna
yeah,
roll
yeah.
the barrel.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh,
fine.
fine.
I was just going to assume you guys were going to empty them in the warehouse.
Oh yeah, that'll be empty.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything,
So if they're like as big enough for people.
is there anything good to steal while we're there? Out of the barrels.
So you guys pick a random warehouse.
Yep.
What you're going to do with the lock is a padlock on the door.
Maya kicked the door in.
What are you going to do? You're going to kick the door in.
What?
Roll a
for
strength
traps.
check.
Nah.
Roll a strength check.
Don't fail me, dice. Come on.
Like Thursday.
Oh yeah, no, that's all right. That is a 21.
Yeah, you kick the door. The padlock snaps. One of the hinges rips off. The door like opens a bit wonky.
I'm gonna leave a couple of gold on the side just for a replacement.
So you guys can pick whatever you want. I would say that you're only about. The lift is only big enough for say someone to lay down. So maybe 6 feet by 4 feet deep.
Yeah.
So you're going to be pretty squidged in there. So you can
Yeah.
get a 6 foot like crate or something like that.
Yeah, so we get a barrel and a crate.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
fair.
And then someone can hide behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we can like position them so from like 2 to 3 sides.
Well, how high do you want the
Covered
cover to be?
This?
All right.
Chest height.
Chest
Yeah.
height.
Crouch
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you
sorry,
could,
I do have a hand like here as well. It's not like
you
this
could
tall.
find you could find like crates that will stack up to 4 feet, 5 feet high.
What's in
Poor
this
Eugene.
warehouse?
It's a mixture of tools, dried food, oats, barley, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, don't have coil stones or anything.
I love oats and coil stones.
Can I pick up some Weetabix for breakfast?
You can pick up some wheat. There's
Are there any spanners?
Just some shredded wheat.
Are there any spanners?
There are some spanners.
I'll pick
Can I
some of
just
those up
pick
and
up
I'll
a
just be
handful
like
of
rolling the
spanners?
barrel along, eating out of the bowl.
Thanks.
Mark 3 spanners.
So what about shortbread?
do with 3 spanners?
Or you have a bag of
Right, how tall are
wheat.
you?
Or you have a bag of wheat flour.
I'm quite short.
Of course, wheat flour.
Shortbread it is.
This is gonna be a power plan. At least if anyone goes invisible, we know where they are.
Shortbread.
It's better than licorice because she's conjured. She's a scoundrel.
That's so
Would you
good.
rather be licorice?
I would rather be shortbread.
Or do you want me to keep workshopping? We've got half an hour.
Just go through all the.
When you call Amaya Milfoy, you see her kicking down the door of the warehouse.
Here comes Milfoy.
Boots the door down.
Literally, I woke up this morning going, I could call Maya Milfoy, and it just was in bed for like 15 minutes going on
Spell it. We're
nicknames.
trying to work out what it
Yeah, I
means.
don't know what.
It's the one with like pastry and then
Yeah.
you've got like cream in the middle and then pastry. It's like a layer. I don't know how you spell it.
It's like a layered
Is it?
pastry.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
tasty.
Yeah.
I'm honoured.
Okay, so half an hour later, you guys come
I'll send it to you. Well.
Yeah, that-
jogging back.
yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Now I see what you mean. Yeah, Hundy P.
You come
Full of
jogging
layers.
back. You have retrieved 2 crates.
Okay.
When stacked
Crate
on
and
top of
barrel.
each other, will be just over 4 feet high, and a barrel.
What can we pretend these are? Do you have? Can we do an illusion on top of like a little stack of gold bars?
I have some fancy parts.
Yeah, no,
I am
I
straight up
Yeah,
chain
I can do that.
Yeah, me too. I am also doing that.
I want Jax for sure.
What else might they need?
Hey, Amaya, do you want to take the bomb?
Oh no.
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm going to pull you guys back to a semblance of attention. What are you going to do?
We are paying attention, my dear.
Okay, so who's dressing up? Who's gonna play this, whether they like it or not?
I cannot disguise myself.
I do
think
have
I've
an
been
auto
lumped with that,
self spell if you want to do it.
Or
I could do that.
Costumes.
With costumes, I can disguise myself as well.
Okay.
I have this.
I can also, if there's not space, I can straight up just fly down behind
that's
you in your wake. This is more if this is not me trying to get out of it. But if there's not enough space with all of the crates, I can make my own way down.
That might be a good idea.
If I turn
you
invisible,
can come in
can you
and get
hold
out
me?
of the. So we're not all grouped together.
Yeah.
If they do just.
If I turn
attack
invisible,
us.
can you hold me and take me down? So I can fly.
Ali,
What was the question?
can I
you
carry
him?
you?
Yeah, I think we said you could.
Well, we said I could to lift him 5 meters off the floor.
You can. It would be a strength. You just have to like roll a strength check. Basically.
Like, if
I
I'm getting
have
under
a
a barrel.
0 to
That's fine. I
strength.
can get
You
under
go
a
to the
barrel.
barrel.
It's only 200 feet up.
I thought it was 100.
Well, 200 with
In
the tunnel.
total.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But I guess you wouldn't be flying that bit.
So-
we want to blow up the mech,
gonna
right?
work. Yes.
How far do you reckon the mech was from like the lift?
Visually speaking,
I'm just sure.
you guys will go down the through the mind, babe. You can go down the list.
Did you just say theatre of the mind, babe? That's what it sounded like.
I meant to say bro. Did I say babe?
Yeah, you said babe.
Even still, that's a quote.
Brit.
I was confused.
You go down the lift. It is at the. So we said south side before with the entrance.
DM who flirts with you guys.
It would be the east side of the cavern. The lift comes down, so your backs would be against the wall of the east side, and to the furthest north point against the wall is this thing covered in a tarp that you guys have called a mech.
Yeah.
And then to the left,
It is.
to the left, to the left of the mech
One day
is an
I'll-
archway.
Some
So-
sort of Rubin.
Is the archway.
What I'm thinking is,
You've been watching
I can
Gundam.
teleport Amaya or someone who can move fairly fast.
Yeah.
Maybe Eugene's like.
I do have a
speaker.
potion of swiftness.
They take the bomb, they put it between the mech and the archway, run away, then Moxie makes her big boom, and it hits the other big boom, and everything gets blown to bits, or at least the mech gets disabled slightly because it's.
I've never seen you this happy, Aura.
It's either going to go
Even your
something to go through the archway, or it could be a weapon against us
Okay.
in a fight.
I mean,
And if we can like break one of its legs or something, like
I'll get the base.
at least then it can't walk it much.
okay, so we're gonna be disguising ourselves for literally the millisecond that they see
Yeah.
us, and then we're just gonna go.
To buy us a little tiny bit of time. Like,
A tiny little
Worth it!
So the old guy need popcorn.
confusion. You know what? Let's just go. Let's just do it
Let's
now.
just do it. We're not going to know
wants
what
the
to
bomb?
do until we see the fucking field.
exactly. So who's disguising? Are you? So Sentinel, you're
Sentinel's
flying.
flying, so not disguising.
out of this.
I've got a costume, although he has seen me.
I
so
do have.
Yeah.
I do have a spell that can change your appearance if you want it.
I wouldn't use a spell if it's a spell slot.
Oh, sorry, a potion.
Oh no. Is it permanent?
I hope not.
Do you want to do rock paper? Because Moxie, you can disguise,
I
can't
can
you?
disguise myself, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to do rock paper
He's
scissors?
never.
You're more charisma. Are you charisma?
Am I charism?
Yeah.
You're so
He's never-
charism.
He's also never seen me.
That's also true.
Yeah, but are you charismatic?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
charisma.
Oh, you are.
Saucerin, dude. Saucerin, dude.
The classic combination.
Yeah, because it's double charisma.
Yeah. No, I think Aura might maybe be a better.
All right.
Got the high
Aura
charism.
knows what's happening down there anyway.
I take
Yeah.
a whiff of my potion. I'm like, no, it's fine.
Who's going to get the go faster potion?
What's the go faster potion?
It's as
Makes
it
you
sounds.
faster.
I think it's pretty
Potion of swift.
Oh, it
self-explanatory.
just makes you move really fast.
Yeah.
It makes you move faster.
For what purpose? Wait, am I getting teleported?
Whoever drinks the go faster potion gets
It gets
teleported with the
teleported.
bomb.
Okay.
They drop the bomb off, run
join
away,
us next week.
and then Moxie blows everything up.
We actually do something.
Okay. I mean,
Give that to a
I
man.
I will teleport
I
and
think-
swift.
You can also stab them.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
also,
I
yeah,
can
you
stand
moving
stand.
quick is fucking sick.
And
And
also
also, you
I'm
can
more-
get into the
I'm also
mix.
more useful next to people.
Yeah.
And get
Do we
out of
also-
blast radius as well.
Yes, I
Yeah.
will try my hardest.
Okay.
That's
cool.
what I was thinking, like, if she can move faster, she can get out. The bomb is about 15 feet radius.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
fine.
you can get out of the way of that. It's just Moxie's big boom, whether
Okay.
that was that
So-
hard.
And I've never.
And we're
yeah,
assuming,
20
because we can also assume that putting it down as a object interaction, or at least a bonus action, so you can double, you can dash with your movement.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Do we want the book
Yeah.
as well? That
Yeah,
you
if someone
drink
gets an
We'll
opportunity.
try and
to
get that, but I'm sure it'll still be left over at the end.
when they're all
Go!
Or
We're going down in a lift.
Wait.
I'm just holding two potions, going, anyone? Anyone?
Wait! Baby.
or a Moxie dressing up. Amaya taking the swift potion.
and hiding in a barrel.
Eugene.
You see me making eye holes in a barrel.
Yeah. Okay. No, I don't need the change features one.
We're giving that to Aura, right?
Is just he hasn't seen him. So
Oh,
it's
fine.
I'm going to use the auto potion for shits and giggles.
Okay. Sick.
Now,
No, not now. But I'm going to I'll have it in a barrel. It lasts 10 minutes.
So
somewhere.
was this one of the experimental ones?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, good.
This is the one that I didn't
Oh,
miss.
not again.
It's that I've kind of left it up to you.
Okay.
I'm not doing
takes
another
the
boss fight
potion
with you
and
and your
shits himself.
experimental potions. Do we not remember what happened last time?
Your healer potion is a little iffy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Hey.
So yeah, let's sneak
So you've got
up to
yes,
the
you get-
entrance.
Do you need to do a
Are we
thing
ready?
first?
Yes.
Okay.
We need to do one more thing.
One thing.
30.
30.
I also need to do a
Yeah,
thing
40.
when we get on the
Thank
lift.
you.
Right. I know that we're going. I did have one idea. We're about to go into something very dangerous, and I was wondering if we wanted some help.
Oh yeah.
What kind of help? All in a box. Some assembly required.
Oh, so you're not talking about Persephone then? Because you haven't seen
For
Persephone
our
yet.
podcast listeners, Moxie, what are you talking about?
Well, we're in a graveyard right now, and
I can't confirm that.
Oh no, my sweet
I
little
could-
necromancer.
we could have some help from the dead.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say you're great, but what the fuck?
Hey, it's my baby sister.
And yeah, this isn't.
It's kind of messed up.
Just don't say it to her face, all right?
I wouldn't. I don't think I would normally recommend it, but we don't know what we're going into, and we could use every bit of help we could
How many-
get.
But Cupcake, we don't know who's buried there. Sorry, Moxie. We don't know who's buried there. It could be someone very evil.
I do all the utmost respect, and I would be in control.
No,
all
I
the
don't.
time.
I'm sure you're very respectful and all, but what if they're some sort of criminal?
But
But this is
I put one arm on Moxie's shoulder, be like,
well,
Probably less
my guy.
this could be part of their redemption.
Rehabilitation.
But also, I would be in control of them the entire time.
How many can you make?
I can make 2.
Yeah, sure.
do it.
Okay.
What if?
Bill and Ben.
They could bunk.
So,
But what if? No. What if they're scary?
Oh, they'll be terrifying.
so there was a problem. Wasn't
I'm gonna
there?
get my crate.
In the. It was not really a problem. You have to be able to see the body, right? We checked
I've got
this.
mold earth. I can just dig up.
So
a
yeah,
grave.
you could do that, or you know,
2 hours later.
you can do that, or
Or if you want to do rule of cool and have them blasting through graves.
well, what I was going to say.
Come on,
What
Charlie.
would Moxie do? Would you say? Would you go with what Aura suggested, or would you try something else?
You said you wanted to do it with dignity.
Exactly.
This is as close as we're gonna get.
Moxie,
Roll out.
roll an intelligence check for me.
Okie dokie. Plus 19.
You know that the spell says that you need to be able to see them, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
In your understanding is you need to be able to see the body. For a moment, you're like, oh, we're going to have to dig all these things up. We're going to maybe Aura's spell is the best way of doing this. And then you remember that when you put on your mask, you can see the echoes of the dead. So you can place that mask on if you wish.
Yeah, okay, hell yeah, yeah.
There's the shimmer of undead. Moxie briefly looks gaunt, and you can see very faintly just the thread outlines, almost like a kind of neural network of where once they were. And I would say that counts as seeing them.
Rule. Oh, cool. Rule. Oh, cool.
Cool. Yeah, okay.
I'm hiding in my barrel.
I think I want skeletons for this.
Yeah, because obviously you can't tell. So I'll tell you what. Roll a.
Could I just look for like some of the oldest graves?
Yeah. Okay, that's a good idea. Sure.
Yeah, comes
You go to some
squad.
really eroded-looking graves.
I know it's not Halloween because someone.
They're quite deep behind the houses. One of them's fallen over, the gravestone's broken, and the threads around this thing are very faint, almost invisible.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, no, I pull out Sentinel's finger. Yeah. No,
How's it looking?
It's shrunk a
I
bit.
fist bump my baby sister. That's my girl.
yeah. So yeah, put that down in between the graves. Have a pinch of bone dust and sort of like sprinkle that around.
Also from my finger.
Oh my god.
And
Here comes Chef
yeah.
Moxie. Cooking up a
And
storm.
then yes, and then I sort of muster into my wand, and then like a little green flame like flickers from the wand, and then where the bone dust was sort of encircles the graves, and I just sort of like shoot that down into the ground.
Yeah, and there is a moment of it's silent, but the ground itself kind of presses in with the pressure of it, and then there's a moment of silence, and these two graves, they don't seem to move. The grass sort of wet with the night dew on them, and then they sink down like a cavity has opened up and some of the earth has sunk down into it. And a moment later, you guys start hearing scratching sounds and something
Probably should have figured they were in coffins.
burrowing through. There is a snap of something underneath the ground. There's like a dull. And yeah, after a minute, you see a pale finger of stained, kind of bleached bone reaching through the topsoil like a spider, and then it rips its way through some of the turf, and you can see that the actual pressure of just carving its way through the ground has ripped off the kind of dusty remnants of its skin. One of them has a shirt sleeve still buttoned around its arm and puts its elbow up, and as it moves through, its neck is snapped, so it kind of comes shoulder first and head last. And you have before you two suited skeletons. One of them is far more kind of opulently dressed in very old-fashioned, completely soil-covered frills, and the other one has an ornamental saber by his side. One of them's the one with the saber's jaw is hanging off. There's some teeth missing, and the other one can't really lift its head properly. It's bent. You have yourself 2 skeletons.
From inside the barrel, you hear me chunder.
That is truly disgusting.
Like the smell is awful.
We've done some questionable things.
Pretty
in our
dry.
time, but
It smells pretty dry, actually, like dusty.
So, were there names on the gravestones?
So eroded, so old. One of them.
That's the cop-out.
One of them reads Ethel. The other one reads. You might be guessing it's
Balthazar.
Balthazar. There you go.
So yeah, it sounds like Ethel and Balthazar. Ethel, Balthazar. I'm sorry for disturbing your rest. I would not have called on you if we didn't need every bit of help we could get. All right, let's go.
I'm so tempted when me and Ash get some cats to call them Ethel and Balthazar.
Great cat
cat
name.
names. Those are very good cat names.
Alright, everyone get in the fucking lift.
Okay, so you guys stack the crates one on top of the other, the barrel.
I'm in my barrel.
You're in the
Am I
barrel.
able to actually walk with the barrel on top of me?
Yes.
Yeah, like in The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Really bad
Yeah,
smell.
yeah.
Toy
I would say
Story.
so. You drilled out the holes.
Yeah, I drew out some holes. There's
Oh, that's a Gromit style.
there's a puddle of like chunder on the floor.
Just leave it behind your tiny little feet.
One thing I
poking up.
will say is, for 8 of you, it is a very tight squeeze with the barrels.
I'm
and the
not on
crates.
there.
Oh, you're not?
Up close
You're
and
flying
personal
above.
with
I'm gonna
Ethel.
fly.
7 of you.
Yeesh.
And you squeeze on, though. I would say if you're going to crouch down, you're going to be scraping against the wall a bit, but you just about make it.
Imagine if one of us fell off.
So you got... Oh, and Eugene's in the barrel, I guess. 2 crates, you 4 foot of cover, and then a barrel. And Eugene, you're in the barrel looking... I guess you're looking at the wall at this point.
I'm just facing
Would
the
you
wrong way.
would you rather look out or in at people?
Out so I can see the room when I go down.
At the moment, it's just wall.
Oh yeah, that's fine. But like when we actually, so I can see what's going on below, kind of.
Sure. So,
things
Aura
will go
and
down.
Amaya, you have the what's it called? The symbol. Do you still have the symbol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
symbol?
the-
Well, who has it?
Do I need to drink the potion of swiftness?
It's up to you.
How long does it last?
I would tell you it would last an hour, so you could drink it now. It'll
Okay,
be
I
fine.
drink it.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna get out the
Tastes like
shield
chocolate
that
milkshake.
I had from the edge, and
Actually,
I'm sort of
more
gonna
for-
rub my hand across it, and sort of some shadowy sort of dust comes off it, and then it wraps around Amara and clings to her coat, and I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith.
Oh, nice.
That lasts, it's concentration, but it's 10 minutes. You get a +2 bonus to your AC.
Oh, thanks.
You remember that?
I'm gonna say thanks, Aura, but this is real creepy that's attached to me.
So when we actually get the thing out.
It fades into your
Oh, okay.
like fades into your coat.
I thought it was just there.
Get it off! Get it off!
Oh,
Very
sorry,
nice.
Charlie. One other thing. The skeletons, they have short bows in their character. Do they have...
I would say that's fine. Yeah, they have like
They just such
flavored like
Magic.
crossbows and whatever.
magic shit? Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Good. Just check.
I said one of them had a
+3,
cutlass
they're
or like a
+3
saber,
short
so
bows,
yeah,
yeah.
it's fine.
Nice.
+3 short bows.
Or like dragon
Okay.
fire arrows.
So, am I?
The elevator music plays.
Are you drinking your potion?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a mocha.
Oh, this is good. Can we try and make this into like not a potion? Because that is tasty. People would buy that.
You have to
Why-
talk like
Yeah, you guys want to say the same thing. Yeah, you start talking really fast. Like,
I feel like people would go and get this like in the morning on their way to work from like a place that's dedicated to selling this type of
Why
drink.
can't it be magical?
Well, just because I don't know if people want magic every day.
Magic's awesome.
Magic's fucking sick.
you start feeling very twitchy, very stimulated.
Oh my god, it's a whole room. Well, moving a little bit slower now. Oh my god, what's happening?
Oh, sorry, that was the ginger. It's okay, I'll pass.
Oh my god, this is so great. I can think so fast, I can speak so fast. Oh my god,
Someone get her in the fucking lift.
Okay.
Let's do a laps around the room.
Oh my god. Oh god.
2 minutes later.
Right, I am going like a good round slope, like
Yeah.
above.
Okay, so 6 seconds. So yeah, you're just hovering above.
So we're going down.
As we get towards the bottom, I'm going to cast Bless.
Who are you going to bless?
Amaya. Who else? Aura.
Cool.
And Sentinel.
Okay. Amaya, Aura, and Sentinel, you are now blessed.
Or is he just himself? Or is he in a...
Did you
Touch
take the
Lotus.
potion? Did you take the altar
Oh,
salve?
was I going to take the potion?
Yeah,
If you want to.
Oh, you don't need
Oh,
to.
it's
they
there.
haven't seen me.
It's up to you.
That's because they haven't
If
seen
you
you. Were
want
you going to
to.
disguise your... You're still going to... You're not just going down on your plate, basically.
Oh, we've got costumes though.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what, yeah.
You,
Okay, cool.
You
then.
could probably squeeze a jacket over you, be a tight fit over your armour.
Cool. Now, just wondering whether I need to actually...
Are you going to wear it over your armour?
I just need if I need to do the slots to disguise myself. That was...
You're welcome to
yeah.
have the boat. It only lasts 10 minutes. But I think we're probably going to cause mayhem in that 10 minutes.
I don't mind.
It's just going to be done in 10 minutes. Like,
You have, is it full plate you have?
No. It's...
Is it a
I
chain?
think it's chain.
I'd say you could fit over that. It would be tight, but you could fit the jacket.
He is
over.
disguising. He is not just going down. Cool. I need to.
You said you were wearing the Touch Lotus stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Under
That's
the
fine.
barrel, you just see this potion.
On a
vial
closer
sort of rolling.
inspection, it would be clear that you are. It's not fitting
Yeah, it's
you.
chainmail.
Yeah, on closer inspection, it would be clear that it doesn't fit you very well and over your chainmail, but it'll suffice for an initial glance. That's what you think.
Cool.
Okay.
Or do we have two outfits?
We have to.
we have loads.
Yeah, we have a bunch.
Okay. Is it just me and Nora that aren't hiding?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just use the other outfits then as well.
So are you guys in the crates?
I'm crouched behind
Behind.
because Aura's
Gonna
going to
teleport
teleport me.
I'll get under one as well. The other crate.
Who's under the other one?
skeletons.
Skeletons.
So you put.
I'm in my barrel.
Okay, so under the bottom crate, you've tucked the skeleton. The squad.
Dismantled them.
They're compact.
Eugene, you're in the barrel.
I'm like, why is there a humerus in my barrel?
I would say you could try and squeeze in the crate that's stacked on top of the other crate, but it would be difficult.
That's fine. I'll be like,
Inside it.
yeah.
Okay, it will take you a solid round to get out.
Oh, dude.
Can I just break free?
Sure. You probably could.
You choose a
I mean, you could
thunder
thunderwave out.
You
of it.
would use your action to try and escape.
Oh my god! I will crouch behind the crates.
Okay. You're,
You
Right.
could
you are crouched
thunderwave
behind
out.
the, you're crouched behind the crates. You're crouched behind the crates. Monster.
No.
I'm out.
You're outside. You're disguised,
Disguised.
and so is Aura, and Sentinel is flying above.
Yeah. It makes sense. I don't know what your question.
Yeah.
2 minutes later.
Yeah, cool. Come on,
Are you going to do
I'm
2 minutes?
halfway down.
I'm, I'm waiting for when the distance between us and the bit between the mech archway is 90 feet.
Okay, I won't have to tell you that because as you guys did,
Halfway down, I'm kind of like, Eugene kind of thinks to himself, why am I in a barrel?
and at that halfway point, light floods through the eye holes in your barrel, and you see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Battle map. Battle map.
That is the rushing water around here, the 30-foot gap there with the bridge. The archway is to the far side. This thing in the corner over there is the tarp.
On a mech.
Next to the archway. That's a table there. That's where you saw Crissaphaene. That's where you had your eye. That was where he was before.
I always think you're saying it wrong because I always think he's called Crissaphaene.
Crissaphaene.
I don't fucking know. You're right.
Crissaphaene.
Wow, we really don't all fit on my left, huh?
Those are stalagmites. Those rocks there, and I think
So they're on.
for now, at least, that is it. We will start placing where the Touch Lotus guys are. Okay. You descend into the tomb. It is a familiar sight for Freya. Still familiar for the rest of you, but you saw this exact scene pretty recently, Freya. The archway itself is now a patchwork of gold moulded into veins between broken opal bricks. The symbols now carved into these gold areas, and those that remain in the opal carved anew glow faintly like hot steel. And you see stalactites at your eye level as you descend the last 100 feet down, and below you see 5 members of the Touch Lotus To the right, something large, swathed in a waxed tarp, and near the archway.
Oh, you must mean the mech.
And near the archway to the left, you see the large form of the man with the brass eye, who now know called Fenrir, and he has a headpiece fixed to his skull.
Oh, piss.
Oh no.
There is a cable running from the headpiece, this copper tube that's linked to the base and goes behind the archway somewhere. And you can see Dolan Crissaphaene, the gaunt but looming figure of the alchemist, attending to him. And as you descend, eyes glance up to you. Each of you who are looking, you can see that some of the Touch Lotus look up, confused, and carry on with what they were doing. And one of them tending to the archway itself, checking the engravings. Dolan has next to him some kind of brazier. It's hovering, sparking. And he has a book in one hand, and he's also attending to Fenrir and the headpiece. Who can see Freya, Amaya, Aura, and probably you, Eugene, and momentarily. Oh yeah,
I'm out.
You're out as well. Everyone who's out, you can see, and you will see soon after, because you're a little bit behind. You see, as Dolan looks around up, you can see protruding from his shirt, the centre of his chest, of this bauble-like jewel, the size of a small fist, and it shimmers with a milky light, blue and green. This caged light, and his long fingers flick through the tome in his wrist. That's balanced on his hand, and he drops ingredients into this brazier that's next to him, and he's trying to fit something into Fenrir's headpiece. What are you guys doing at this moment as you descend? Probably 80 feet.
Getting a lay of the land.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm 90 feet from that point, or I don't know, should I do it earlier at 120?
The sooner you do it, the sooner the sooner you do it, the sooner this kicks off. So it's whether or not you want to give us another minute.
Let me put it
because I also want to change my movement plan slightly, but I can say that in a minute.
So you are just under 80 feet away from it at the very bottom of the lift.
Yeah.
So you won't be much higher.
Pythagoras.
Yeah. You'd probably be, let's say 20 feet down, left to go.
100. Just trying to work out when we can. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it when there's 120 feet, so we're a little bit higher. I'm just thinking that Maya can then run and Moxie can blow the shit up.
Before we do that, can I change my movement plan?
Sure.
Once they broke the thing, can I just broke through the rock? Can I have just come this way, just snuck out and stealth across?
At the roof.
Yeah.
So
along the roof,
yeah, nice. That's cool. Yeah, you'll be able to do that pretty early actually, because
so pretty much from when they break through the rock.
Oh,
and
I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. That's probably just happening now. So roll a.
Because if I'd be doing it as a movement anyway, so I could a movement, and I'm not taking any other action, so I could go 60 feet at a time anyway per round.
Roll. I was going to say roll a stealth check with a disadvantage because this is an unnatural way of sneaking. But what do you think? It seems like you're above them and you're in the.
But at the same time, I'm above them and they're stalactites. They're not going to see me.
I think it's a good point. Roll a straight roll.
Because they're not going to be looking. Because if they're going to be looking at anything, they're looking over there. They're not looking straight above them.
Roll a stealth check just straight.
Nice.
That is 23.
Okay. The glances that you get down and that they look, it appears that they're looking at the lift itself. So down. There are a couple of confused glances. You get another 30 feet down.
I'm guessing it's going to be when it's about 40. Lift's going to be about.
You're about
40.
50 feet off the ground now.
Can I hit that point?
Yes.
At third level, I'm going to look at my go time, and then I'm going to cast Vortex Warp and Maya is going to appear there.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Roll initiative. 20 to 25.
I would let Will roll the damage, but I want to roll the damage so bad.
15 to 20.
16.
15.
18.
Oh, baby.
10 to 15.
10.
12.
I was waiting to do animated dead since level 1.
The skeletons at the
To dab.
To dab.
5 to 10.
I did better this time, 6.
Nice.
Hey.
Proud of you.
Very nice. Okay. So,
Other ones are written on there.
as you descend, Aura, you are the one that was acting to throw the fireball, right?
No,
to
I was
teleport.
throwing the Maya.
Teleport. I said fireball, and you said teleport. So, just before then, Moxie, what are you doing? This is before the fireball is thrown. Oh my
teleport.
god!
Teleport!
Before the vortex warp is cast.
I thought the vortex will kick
I thought, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sure, because they
Oh, thank you.
We would have been aware it was going to happen. They'd like
Yeah.
told us, like
Yeah.
kaboom or something.
sure.
I did say like it's go time.
Okay, should we just?
But-
How's the way of doing this? Because
Do the
normally you
vortex warp and then start the round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do it.
like it's
Because it's a
surprise round.
it's a surprise round.
I'm game. Boom.
Love you.
You appear right next to the tarp, behind one of the Touch Lotus Amaya that's at
Yeah.
the archway. Moxie, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna hold a fireball for when Amaya is out of range.
Very nice. Okay. That is absolutely fine. Anything else?
I can't move anywhere, so yeah, no. That's...
Sentinel, you're at the
Right,
roof.
so I'm in the middle,
100 feet up.
100 feet up.
Yeah, let's
Put
put you
me
up
in the
there.
middle. I've got a thing to say I'm floating.
Perfect.
No, in the middle.
middle.
Well, that's why I said in the middle.
you're
I'm in the fucking
Yeah.
sky. I'm gonna drop 20 feet. And then I'm assuming at some point that starts casting a shadow on the ground.
Not for a while. because
Well,
there's no light source
for
above
my
you.
fucking spell,
Okay, I see. I thought you were trying to. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Yeah.
from the ground,
Sure.
a 6-foot figure with horns pointing straight up, completely composed of shadow, comes up pretty much where I am, directly below. No. No.
So cool.
The green machine.
The green machine, and it kind of assumes an almost sportsman-like fighting stance. From there, Moxie, if you can see that, you would absolutely recognise the silhouette that it is.
It's Eugene.
It's absolutely Eugene. It's absolutely Royce. And we are casting Summon Shadow Spawn, and it is taking the form of Wrath. It acts on my turn. Well, directly, it acts on my initiative. I can't now do anything else, but what I can do is get that thing. Is everyone... Can we move it so that maybe...
Didn't you want it like here?
Yeah, so that it's... So hopefully Freya's not within... not Freya, Amaya's within 30 feet.
You're well within 30 feet of within 30 feet of mine.
I don't want to be within
Okay, you'll
30
need to come away quite a way then.
How
Okay,
far
you're
is that? Can you just move it so that I'm 30?
20, 25, 30, so that'll be...
I want to be within 30 feet of these guys though, so whatever
Go
that
that way.
needs to be.
You go there.
There? Sorry, are you saying to put
Basically, the
there?
other
Can I
side
get-
of the
is
table.
This guy
Yeah,
within 30
you
feet?
can get him. Yeah.
Sick. So those 4 guys are gonna need to do me a wisdom saving throw as a Shadow Royce
fine.
screams.
Oh gosh. How many? 4, all 4.
Yeah. If they're within 30 feet of me,
That includes Crissaphaene, doesn't it?
That includes
this dude's
Crissaphaene.
I rolled them
Crissaphaene.
after, because I've got 4 here. So this is for the
this is a
for
wisdom
the,
saving throw.
This is for the Lotus guys. Okay.
What is my spell?
That is not great. That is 2 10s and 2 15s.
15s make it. The other 2 are frightened of it.
Okay.
Is it
To randomly go with.
Which guys is it?
I should have done this first.
This one,
Should have
this one,
nailed them.
this one, and I assume this
I
one?
don't think that one's within 30 feet.
Oh, so it's only 3 of them.
It's
we
not
can
all
put-
No, he is.
4 of them.
No, he is with the archway guy is
20, 20. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
Because
so
you're
it's
just
all
on the
4
edge.
of the disgraced guys. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Fenriv, is one of the guys that failed. The other one that failed is the guy with his back to Amaya.
Okay, so they are frightened. Do we know what frightened means, Charlie?
I do indeed.
You mean scared?
Let's pop the grey ones on them.
Yeah, but those are have you got actual frightened
No,
ones?
that doesn't matter unless you have.
No, we don't have
ones.
actual frightened ones.
The grey ones can be fright.
Yeah. That guy and that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and does Crissaphaene?
He's well, good.
No,
You
good point.
didn't roll
said-
him.
2.
It's not great.
3.
It's not great. That is an 11.
He fails.
Fails.
Yes.
Nice.
I'll give you another
So they are frightened of the spirit for 1 minute. They can repeat that saving throw at the end of their turns. Would you like me to do a reminder of what frightened is for the class?
one. You can if you like.
I've got it. Frightened means that it has a disadvantage on any ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and it can't move closer. So none of those fucks can move towards my friends. Are you done?
Very nice.
Wait, and
then whack that on me because that's a concentration spell, which I don't fucking realise.
Oh, can you?
Green's
what's
for flying,
the other one
right?
on you?
Flying.
Oh, flying. Okay.
Very nice.
Because we don't have anything for me to be up high. Now I'm done.
Very nice.
My
Okay.
tactical skills
They know you were here.
yeah, they do.
And yeah, you get a reaction.
They don't know I'm
from-
here. I'm still in the fucking
well, they know
sky.
someone's here. Those two that failed, Fenriv and the guy next to the archway, immediately these two immediately confusion racks them. They're like, what the eyes locked on this horrific shadow-like figure of Royce. Crissaphaene placing coil shards into Fenriv's headpiece. There was a hasteness about his movements when you were coming down, and the moment the scream hits, he fumbles the coil shards. They fall on the floor around Fenriv's feet. You can see the glisten of them as they hit the floor, these tiny little coil shards. He was trying to fit them in these very small mounting pit plates in the headpiece, and you just hear Crissaphaene go, "You fucking idiot!
Yeah, you are.
Don't let them interrupt the spell again." As sparks fly from the dish, and you see the symbols on the archway. They fade for a moment, and then dust falls off the bricks around the archway for a brief moment. "Fit the rest of them yourself. Don't let them interrupt the spell again. I'll get it under control. Keep fitting the stones." He turns around and looks at you all, tries to seek you out, Sentinel, but he's just. Eyes are locked on this thing in the middle of the room. Very nice. Yeah. Almost knocks him off his shoulder.
Sorry, you barber.
Amaya, you're up.
Okay. Is this like an area of effect?
Yes.
No, that's done now.
15.
No, as in this. So if I turn towards this, will I?
You're done now.
Oh, no,
That's
yeah.
done. It's
It's
one
one.
thing.
Okay.
They failed
Okay,
the saves.
cool.
We're good.
I am going to turn and fucking leg it. I can go 40 feet.
Did
you put the bomb down?
Oh, I've put the bomb down.
Where have you put the bomb?
Where I was told, between the archway and
Let's
this
use-
covered thing.
Let's use Beefy Boy.
Kaboom!
Boom. So, God, that's giant. I don't know.
So big. Do you want
so
a tiny D?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
No.
30, 35, 40. And then I just turn around.
He's going to take an attack opportunity on you. That one you
Who
just ran
is?
past. The grey guy you just ran past.
Okay.
That is a full miss.
No worries.
Nice.
He swipes at you. The closeness of this raid, even though he succeeded his save, it is a terrifying visage to this thing. He swipes at you and misses.
Does putting the bomb down count as an action?
Do you need to do anything special, or you just putting it down?
Just put it down.
Then
Just
no.
putting it down. Okay, cool. Once I'm in my place, I'm going to turn around and like yeet a spanner at his head.
What
That's
is
what they were
the...
for.
Yeah, she got
Improvised.
advantage. Has she got proficiency with spanner yeeting?
No, but it's an improvised thrown weapon, so
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be a
It's a
flat.
D12.
No, it's a 1d4.
1d4.
The roll.
And I've got bless.
Have you got a return? Haven't you got your returning dagger?
It doesn't return. It's just fancy dagger. But I just want to throw a spanner at his
It
head.
left.
Roll an attack.
That is. What am I adding? Anything? Nothing?
Yeah, your
Unarmed
strength.
strike.
You're not proficient in the spanners, but you add your strength
She's only
modifier.
proficient.
Add my strength. So yeah, so 14.
Very good.
14.
15, because I got bless. Oh wait, I just rolled 2d4s.
15 misses.
Yeah, which one was
Misses?
damage, which one was blessed?
Well, I was gonna go with that. Oh wait, no, hold on. I rolled 2d4s at the same time, but I needed a d4 for bless and then a d4 for damage. Should I re-roll?
Oh, re-roll 1d4 for bless.
3. So that is
that
now okay. Cool. So he takes 3 spanner damage.
Okay.
Also, with the strength score,
And because that was an attack, I'm gonna throw my second spanner at him.
Yeah.
I love fire action. economy.
That's a 16, 17, 18.
Hits.
Yeah. That's another 3 spanner damage.
Okay, yeah. This guy, he takes a swipe at you, turns and sees this like horrific horned figure behind him, and then turns around and the spanner hits him in the face.
Not the Tinker's
Did
Force.
you roll the strength score as well?
Yeah, you did to your.
Yeah.
Oh no, to the attack.
To the damage.
Oh right, to the
yeah,
damage.
you should be adding your strength modifier. To
Yeah.
damage.
Which
What's
one
your
is
strength mod?
+4?
Plus fucking.
So
So
it's
it's
not
I've done.
8 damage.
That's another 8 damage.
So what was the first one?
14 total.
So they were both
3 and 8.
3. So 7 each time.
You're welcome.
14
Fucking
versus
shorting
spanners.
yourself out of damage. Come on
Smack him in the
now.
head. You smack him
14
in the head.
spanners.
This person now has concussion.
We are doing so good.
Smack him in the head with the spanner. The
It's gonna
second
go
one
so
hits.
bad.
It's gonna get fucked.
Second one hits a chest plate, but it seems to do a lot of damage anyway. He stumbles back, looking a little bit embarrassed. Very nice. Anything else?
No, I'm just chilling now. Oh,
Okay, for the boom.
I would just like have my hand on my sword ready for
And the other
next
spanner.
round. And the other spanner in my hand.
It is the.
Should I have
Yeah,
moved
it's
to
time
my
for
guy?
It's
out of the way?
Moxie.
It's time for the big boom.
Held action,
Because
bitch.
she held her action.
Actually, when she was out of range.
Yeah, you did. That's absolutely right.
Right, so yeah, it's a 20-foot sphere
Oh,
radius.
thank God.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Jesus. I was worried.
Should I just take this guy off of the...
So,
Oh my god.
This isn't going to be a clean-up.
This is so funny.
20.
Oh shit.
There.
Preparing.
Oh yeah, but would it get that shadowy guy?
It's not going to reach those guys.
Didn't you want to be able to get this as well?
Oh shit, yeah, that's your point, yeah.
It's alright, I've got those guys.
It'll miss shadow.
Just make sure you
Focus
miss
on
Royce.
these two.
Okay, actually no, I could put it there, that would hit that, and hit the bomb, hit the mech, hit
Hand
Hit
hit
the
the
arch,
arch.
hit that guy.
Yeah.
nearly hit him, and then...
But it'll be hit these two and then that guy. That guy's just dead.
That guy's fucked.
Alright, okay.
This is not the end of what we're gonna face, and I'm so worried.
Yeah.
Okay, so your deck
We're
saves...
about to be attacked by geology.
We're about to die.
I will roll the deck save for the bomb. It fails.
Of course,
Rolling dice.
deck saves for those 3. This is...
So we'll do red.
A lot of 3s.
Oh, there's green. Red,
Oh,
green,
wonderful.
and.
Those two are fine.
That's not right.
Yeah. Say those two are fire, those two are thunder.
Okay, the guy with the sword. Guy with the sword rolled a 6.
So yeah, that's a fail. 16 is your DC.
The red guy rolled a 22. Other one rolled.
I mean, he's still
20.
dead.
21 and 22. So red guy and bow guy succeed. Sword guy fails.
Cool, so it's 26, so 26 for one that failed,
Oh,
and 13
hang
for
on.
2 that succeeded.
Hold the phone. I just want to double check.
22 for succeeded.
So 26 for the one that failed, and 13 for the ones that passed.
Boom. The bead of fire flies across the room, erupting, catching the red guy, licking like flame up his back. The guy with the sword stumbles and smashes into the stalagmite. The bow guy equally starts patting flames off of his tunic.
And then the bomb goes off.
Okay.
So the bomb erupts in like a pink and green, really fluorescent sort of colours.
Seal and I are like,
it's
"Oh, look at
really,
the
it's really
fireworks."
pretty, and it has a nice sort of like apple smell to it.
Very nice.
But
Smell
like
like burnt meat in a minute.
no, like crumble. It's an apple crumble, so cinnamon and
Very
apple
nice. So just before the lovely aroma and the pink, there is a there is a silent kind of a bubble appears in a blinding instant. A bubble appears where this thing is, and then collapses in on itself silently, and then pink and bits of rubble erupt around. You see the archway kind of rippling against the explosion. The tarp is torn off of whatever is underneath.
Yeah, whatever is underneath.
Well, we'll get there.
Is the tarp on fire?
Roll, yeah, it is, and it was put out immediately by the explosion. What is the damage?
It is 7 points of fire damage, so it's back on fire. And 3 points of thunder damage to the archway, the mech.
The archway takes double,
Yeah.
and so does the mech.
And
But what about the geology?
the guy there is probably splattered on the wall.
Technically, the people can have a dex save against us.
Then they will do just that.
Sorry.
Right. It's not great. I rolled a 1, 2, a 3, and a 4
Ouch.
on 8s as well.
10. And who takes of the people who takes that damage as well?
They get a
Just red guy.
Red
It's
guy.
15-foot radius.
DC 15.
Oh, that's not very good. 12.
Yeah. So it takes full
Better
damage.
than what we were thinking.
If it was any consolation, that guy smelled amazing.
Covered in pink dust.
Pink green dust.
Big boy.
Smells
Big
like
boy
Brindle.
dice. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Could you
Daddy.
place that on the
It's
I
a
am
tree.
it's an old
I remember those guys.
old
Yeah.
model. So underneath the tarp is revealed in this horrible explosion of pink and lovely apple crumble.
After it settles, I clap.
Seal and I go to clap and they were like, oh shit, we're still stuck.
You see a bulky humanoid shape made of brass, but it has a thin brass skeleton that shows off Dolan's finesse in his craft, but it's been ballasted with iron and iron bricks, packing out its torso and limbs to give it significant weight. On its arms are 2 shield-like blades, and it is standing completely motionless. Smoke and some explosion damage cracking some of the work on its right-hand side, but it is standing completely motionless.
Oh, I just know the arrow range anyway. Never mind.
Okay. Very nice. Okay, so I think we are. That was your attack of opportunity, not attack. It was your reaction, wasn't it, Moxie? So now we're back to.
Yeah, that's I'm just checking. Yeah, the range on the bows.
They work on your initiative, right?
Yeah.
They're on my initiative. It's just a bonus action to tell them to attack something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna?
You guys are still quite high up. You are still about.
Yeah.
When were you 50 feet when you
Yeah.
launched the attack?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, when I threw a mire at
yeah, you'll move like 20 feet around.
Yeah, range of 80 feet on the short bows.
Okay.
Not
You
at
can hit the front.
disadvantage.
You
That
can
might
hit the
reach.
front
You can
guy.
hit that guy, yeah.
They're in the
And that
crates at
guy.
the moment, right?
They
They are in the crates.
They can pop up.
Well, we could say if you wanted, they could have started erupting on your turn if you want. Like you
Yeah.
can start saying they're getting out.
Yeah, that's I'm cool with that. Yeah.
So they break out, bits of the crate falling down. That happens. So then on your next turn, they should be
Next thing they do,
up and about.
all the normal shit. Cool.
Cool. Okay. It is the Touch Lotus go. Red guy is. Do I get my fear save at the beginning or the end?
Just the end of the check. And
End. Okay. So those two can't really do much. Bow guy is going to run over to the mech and start just tinkering and checking it over. Sorry, not bow guy. Red guy.
Okay.
Red guy. And sword guy is going to run.
is he, when he's tinkering and checking, is he doing anything that requires a roll?
No, he's just he's scared and he's looking at this thing like, oh my god, is it damaged? I don't want to look at whatever that thing was over there.
Okay.
The 2 sword guys, Grey and the one on you, Mike, they are going to run up to Amaya.
How far?
Don't know if they can make it.
15,
They've got 30.
20, 25, 30. They can. It's just, can they go through a space preoccupied?
Yeah.
Sword
If
guy
it's an
goes.
ally,
Sword guy.
Space, yeah.
Yeah.
Sword guy attacks the wraith. So the one that you just moved attacks the wraith. Grey guy attacks Amaya. Wraith attacks. Okay. First attack is 12,
Misses.
and the second attack is a 17.
That hits.
Okay, that hits. That is 6 points of slashing damage. Okay, yeah. Slices at this shadow thing, sword biting into the kind of smokiness of it. Slices, looks creeped out. And then we're going to go with the grey guy attacking you, Amaya. First attack is a miss. Second attack, that's also a miss. Oh my god.
Because I'm at 17 today.
Well, I mean, he was going to miss regardless of
I know, but I'm just
a
saying.
A 2 and a 3. Okay, that is the end of those twos go. Bow guy, he's not frightened. He's going to light crossbow, one attack at the wraith. Oh my god, what is going on? It's rolled another 3.
Throw
The
them
dice
away.
gods are on our side.
Oh, we're having a great time.
That was, okay.
It's an Easter miracle.
Okay, the other guys can't do anything. Fenrir looks pissed off and scared. They're gonna try and save. Wisdom, is it?
Yeah. 15.
Fenrir got 17. Other guy got a natural 16.
does he
Don't
save?
think he's got any additionals.
Saves.
Yeah,
Well, it's
7.
only a 15, so if it's a 16, he saves as well.
They both succeed.
What this guy's doing?
I haven't rolled him
Okay.
yet. I haven't rolled Dolan yet. Not his go yet. Okay, that's the end of their go. Aura, you are up.
Still worth doing.
Who looks like fun
Yeah,
to
but
her?
I would
I'm gonna tickle Dolan with a chaos bolt. It's 120 foot range.
Okay.
Depends also if he's
Roll attack.
Any kind of fun advantage?
Whereabouts are you?
On the lift.
No. I can't see why.
Ooh, that's good. That is dirty 20.
That hits.
And this is gonna be.
Remember, you have blast.
Oh yeah. So he takes.
Get double.
I mean, that
Oh, so close. 13 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of twitches at that, and you see him flicking through the book, still trying to cast, or still paying attention to his spell book. And he, for a moment, he kind of freezes, shakes his head, looks around at the source of the attack, up at the lift, sneers at you all.
Any concentration check?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay, Freya.
I'm gonna run forwards.
Hold up.
We're still up.
We're still
You are up
50
there,
feet,
yeah.
I'm still in
You
the
are-
I mean, that does seem like a Seraphim to do. Just
You
like
are-
50
dive.
feet.
Yeah, at the end of this round, you will be 20 feet off the ground.
Okay, can I reach?
We'll say 25. So you guys could leap off after 25 and take 2d6.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if I can.
I'm taking
Am I within
save.
60 feet of? No, wait. We're 50 off the ground.
Yeah, what are you trying? You're not. But
I'm trying to see if I can reach that guy,
which one?
the white guy.
How many squares away from the bottom? 45 from the bottom. What was the range?
60.
Oh yeah, I'd say so. You're not. It doesn't
So I
add
can
up
reach
20
that
feet.
guy?
Yeah, you can hit the grey guy.
Oh, I'm just gonna secret flame him then.
Beautiful.
So you have to do dexterity save.
That is a 10.
Fail.
Very nice.
So I'm gonna do 2d8. 6 damage.
6. Okay. Yeah. Splashes this fire over his Touch Lotus leather top. Starts melting and bubbling at the leather, and he pats it away. Yeah. Nice. Anything else?
Can I lift the barrel off Eugene?
Yes, you can.
I'm no longer hidden.
Surprise!
What do you do with the barrel?
Just throw it over the
Go
side.
Donkey Kong.
Smashes off onto the floor.
The barrels were useless.
You are
Can I
now.
just say
You are revealed.
Fairly useless.
It was a good old barrel.
I mean,
Your secret
Don't wanna
weapon
say it.
revealed.
But for content.
They don't know the
I
skellies
felt
there yet.
safe underneath my barrel.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
felt yourself
It's go
underneath the
time,
barrel?
Eugene.
Okay, Dolan. It is Dolan's turn. He is done with Fenrir. You heard him yelling at him, telling him to fit the rest of the core shards himself. He's going to walk around the archway side of the desk, not going any closer to the wraith, towards the mech.
How far can he go?
He can move, I think it's just 30 feet. Is that as far as he can go?
Yeah, it's 30 feet.
Oh, that's my bad then. He would know that. Go back to where he is, and he is instead going to. You see him take out a device. His eyes are still flicking at this wraith thing, and it's like almost looks like a brass lighter, and he flicks it, there is a spark, a flash of sparks. One of the sparks elongates far longer than it should, and it envelops him, and he dimension doors in front of the mech. And you see him pull out something from from within his jacket. The glowing kind of jewel, this caged light in his chest, casting this light over the front of this skeletal brass giant, and he reaches inside its neck and places it, and sparks fly splashing over this thing, and he places this cold stone inside the neck of this creature, reaching far in. Sparks scatter, and you start hearing gears winding up into this clicking whine, and they remind you something, Freya, they remind you of something very familiar. And the whining starts, and this thing, the shield-like plates on its arm opening on both arms, and it unleashes itself from the framework holding it against the wall, and it moves forwards, and it moves across the room and looks up at those of you descending from the elevator, and that's where we're going to end today's session.
Gone down.
Thanks for joining us. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram and listen to us wherever you get your podcasts.